So my greatest moment in paintball originally was when I went to my first national tournament in 2005. I remember I was playing D3. It was a full X-ball matches. You'd have scores like 12 to 13, 20 to 2, just crazy blowouts, and the guns were shooting 15 balls a second. It was really exhilarating, and I loved everything about it. Coming from a kid in North Carolina and getting to see my home team Trauma win NXL and then Dynasty on the other field, like right next to each other, win the pro tournament with thousands of people watching, I think that's when it really hit home for me, and I wanted to be on that field in front of all those people. You know, coming from a kid in North Carolina to going to play for Dynasty, it was a long journey. The camp that I came from with Gridlock and Trauma, we had like 120 to 150 people in that organization between like 4 divisional teams and the pro team, and I was always pushing these teams that were better than me to put me in a position that was going to be tough for me. You know, I was working my way up through the Gridlock camps and seeing these players make these moves that I couldn't do yet. I always strive to be like that. And I would constantly see like the Trauma guys talking to the East Coast guys and Dynasty guys, and there was like a whole like swagger almost to these guys and the style of play, and I wanted to be involved in that. So I kind of set it as my goal to reach the top, and I was going to do anything to get me there, you know, whatever it took, whatever sacrifices, and I wanted to be, you know, over here on the West Coast with these guys where I thought was the mecca of paintball.
So there's energy, huh? Like 1, 2, 3, team!
So my other greatest moment that definitely capitalizes on that first one was the 2015 World Cup that we won with San Diego Dynasty, and I'm sure most of the people at home have saw what transpired in that last 10-15 seconds, and it was weird. It was like my whole experience, 10-15 years of playing paintball, of watching these guys and being on the team, it all compressed really quick, and it was cool. It was like I was living through all these moments. But in that 10 seconds, I was not just thinking about the point, but I was thinking about, didn't want to lose for these guys because they've given me so much and they've trained me to get to this point, and I wanted to be able to give something back to them. And I knew if we went into overtime, it was going to be a whole nother battle because we had just played 4 points in a row and won those 4 in a row. And with a momentum switch like that, it's really tough to hold it. And then when it was all said and done, and I knew we won, and I don't think anyone else knew besides like me, and then one of the other refs was standing behind me, and I just lost it. It was like, you know, nothing else that you get in the world, no drug, anything can, you know, amount to what I had at that moment. It was by far the greatest moment I've had, not just in paintball, but in my life in general. To go out and win it like that, it was like magical. I'm speechless, and I want to play paintball before those moments and have that feeling again. That's what keeps me going right now.